fall in line behind the convicted felon. That's the demand from the Republican Party for candidates wanting to participate in their presidential debates. All that and more now on Graph's Grievances. The Republican National Committee requiring all GOP presidential candidates to sign a pledge promising to support the eventual Republican nominee, even if they are convicted of a federal felony. The unconscionable clarification coming after long-shot presidential candidate and former governor of Arkansas, Asa Hutchinson, requested the RNC amend their loyalty pledge to include an exception for any nominee who turns out to be a criminal. Republican Party leaders refusing to amend their loyalty pledge that every candidate will be required to sign in order to participate in the GOP presidential primary debates. All of this comes as the leading frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination, former President Donald Trump, faces 2 criminal indictments. Trump charged with 37 felony counts related to his hoarding of classified documents and his refusal to return them. Trump also charged with 34 felony counts for his alleged role in a hush money scheme to cover up a sex scandal. And that's not all. Trump also facing 2 active criminal probes related to his interference in the 2020 election. This plethora of legal challenges would undoubtedly be disqualifying for any presidential nominee, Democrat or Republican, just a decade ago. But today, the Republican Party is doing everything possible to not only protect, but support the twice impeached, convicted sexual abuser, Donald Trump. The party's rationale for requiring their candidates to support such a horrible, lawless person should he become the nominee? RNC Chair Ronna Romney McDaniel saying, quote, "We can't be attacking each other so much that we lose sight of beating the Democrats. We may have divisive primaries, but in the end, we have to settle those to win the big picture, which is governing our country and doing right by the American people." Doing right by the American people? Since when does that involve nominating a convicted felon to be president of the United States? Not to mention expelling your fellow law-abiding Republican presidential nominees who say they could never, in good conscience, support a criminal for president. What happened to the party of law and order? The party of tough-on-crime rhetoric? The Republican Party of today is not about governing, as Chair Ronna Romney McDaniel claims. No, it's about protecting a former president with an extremely fragile ego who set a mob of his supporters to attack the U.S. Capitol after he lost the last presidential election. Why is the Republican Party seemingly obsessed with protecting Donald Trump? He so easily played them in 2016 when he signed their loyalty pledge and then made clear on the debate stage that he would not support the Republican presidential nominee unless it was him. The storied party of Lincoln has recklessly allowed a single con man to obliterate everything they once stood for simply because he won one election 7 years ago. America needs a strong, principled Republican Party advocating for fiscal conservatism, free market capitalism, rule of law, and a strong national defense. But if they nominate the federally indicted Donald Trump again, it will be decades before they regain their standing as a party of policy, governance, and most importantly, sanity again. Thanks for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think, and please subscribe.